Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into one of the more controversial figures in the digital content world, Bonnie Blue. She's an OnlyFans creator who has built a massive following and an incredible income, but her rise to fame has also stirred up plenty of controversies. Bonnie's story involves everything from spring break antics to Australian visa issues, so let's take a closer look at how she's shaking up the adult content industry. So, who is Bonnie Blue? Well, Bonnie is a British content creator on OnlyFans. For those unfamiliar, OnlyFans is a platform where creators can share content directly with paying subscribers, often adult content that goes beyond what you'd see on social media. Bonnie started off her OnlyFans journey with a simple approach, presenting herself as a regular, relatable, innocent wife type. At first, she posted fairly standard influencer-type content, but her career soon took a different path. Bonnie's success took off when she decided to shift her focus and style. She embraced a more realistic, relatable vibe. She describes her content as showing scenarios that people could easily picture themselves in. This style resonated with fans who found it refreshing compared to the heavily staged, polished content common in adult entertainment. As a result, Bonnie's subscriber count skyrocketed, and she now reportedly makes up to $200,000 a month through her OnlyFans. So what makes Bonnie's approach so successful? According to her, it's all about relatability. Bonnie's fans connect with her because they see her as authentic, approachable, and down-to-earth. For many, her content feels like a realistic peek into someone's personal life rather than a scripted performance. This connection with her audience has allowed her to build a dedicated fan base and reach incredible financial heights. Now, here's where things get interesting and controversial. Earlier this year, Bonnie attended spring break, which is a famously wild, party-heavy time of year for college students in the United States. During this trip, Bonnie collaborated with other OnlyFans creators to create content that featured multiple spring breakers. Together, they invited dozens of college students to participate in her content, which quickly attracted attention online. After the spring break story went viral, Bonnie faced another major hurdle in Australia. She had announced plans to attend Schoolies, an annual event for Australian high school graduates that's similar to spring break. This is a huge celebration where young adults gather to party and mark the end of high school, and it typically involves a lot of drinking and festivities. Bonnie's plan? To create content similar to her spring break videos, involving participants at Schoolies. But this plan didn't go over well. Many Australians were outraged, accusing Bonnie of exploiting a popular youth event to create explicit content. Concerned parents and local authorities feared that her presence at Schoolies could have an inappropriate influence on recent high school graduates, who are often just 18. As the backlash grew, Australia took action, and Bonnie ended up facing visa issues that prevented her from carrying out her plans as intended. The Australian government, aiming to protect the integrity of Schoolies and the young people attending it, placed restrictions that ultimately disrupted Bonnie's plans. Know you've been a good friend. Despite the controversy, Bonnie seems to remain unfazed. In fact, she's openly stated that her family is fully supportive of her work. Bonnie's dad, for instance, reportedly even took pride when fans recognized her in public. Bonnie mentioned in an interview that her family members are her biggest fans and have been cheering her on through every twist in her career. Of course, not everyone in Bonnie's personal life is supportive. She's shared stories about friends who have judged her career choice harshly, some even going as far as cutting ties with her. According to Bonnie, she's been told that she lacks respect for herself. But Bonnie's response is unapologetic. She has pointed out that her financial success has allowed her independence that few of her critics enjoy. She owns her own brand, runs her own business, and doesn't have to answer to anyone but herself, while many of her critics, she says, still live with their parents or work for others. It's worth noting that Bonnie has gone as far as recommending this line of work to her family members. She believes in the financial empowerment that OnlyFans has provided her and is eager to share those benefits with others in her life. For Bonnie, this career is about self-empowerment, independence, and taking control of her finances. She considers her work to be a legitimate business that she runs on her own terms, with total creative control. So, Bonnie Blue's story raises some interesting points about the adult content industry today. On one hand, She's a businesswoman who's figured out how to succeed in a highly competitive space by presenting herself authentically. On the other hand, she's pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable when it comes to public events and social media. Her success also highlights the shift in adult entertainment towards a model where individual creators can reach fans directly, without going through big studios or middlemen. This trend has made adult content more accessible, but also raises ethical questions. Should there be more oversight? Should creators like Bonnie take more responsibility for how their content impacts younger audiences? So what do you think? Is Bonnie Blue's story one of empowerment and modern success? Or is she taking things too far? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed today's deep dive, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more stories on internet culture, social media trends, and the people shaping our digital landscape. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.